Hey guys, and Dark again. So today we have a battle versus Woody from YouTube. He's an awesome YouTube battler, and he drew my attention by writing in the comment section below my one of my videos that he was inspired by me to make his own Pokemon videos with narrations. So that reminds me of a story of mine. Because 2 years ago I used to watch videos of some other guy on YouTube, and he's got some epic narrations, and probably if I reach 100 subscribers I may ask him for a battle, but whatever, because that was kind of a fine story of mine, and that reminds me when the Woody asked me. So we decided to UU match, and this turns out to be pretty bad on my part, because I was kind of tired, because I was just getting back from a little journey of mine, and I was kind of rusty because I didn't play Pokes for a few days, and that's maybe why I lost in this match. But Woody is totally epic YouTube battler, so definitely go check out his channel. I put the link in the description. So I lead with my new Frostlass lead, and he decided to bring in his Torterra, and when he saw that, he was actually predicting some Ice Beam, so he brings in his Flareon as I set up the second layer of spikes. He goes for a Poison, which is kind of useless on Frostlass, because Frostlass defenses isn't that great. That's why it is carrying Focus Sash. So he set up Wish, and predicting some kind of Protect next turn, I take a switch into my Arbok, because I know that Flareon can't do much to Arbok at this point. So his wish came true. He's got now a full HP Flareon, and he decided to take a switch into his Whizzing. So I go for a Switch Arrow, and I obtain Black Sludge, which actually will heal my Arbok, because my Arbok is a poison type, so that's kind of nice. And predicting some kind of Will-O-Wisp, I go for my Arcanine, and Will-O-Wisp isn't going to affect Arcanine. So he brings in his Blastoise, and I go for a Toxin, fearing the ability of Flareon. That's why I didn't go for a Will-O-Wisp. So I put to the poison his Blastoise, and then I take a switch to my Frostlass, predicting some kind of Rapid Spin, but instead of that he goes for a Surf, which turns out to be pretty nice partial prediction of his, and my Frostlass will suffer because of the poison. So it's a pretty good beginning of the game for me, but then everything fucked up. So he brings in his Flareon again as I go for Shadow Ball, and this will do nice chunk of damage to Flareon. So he will go next turn for some sort of Wish, and I set up the third layer of spikes. So now my Frostlass is going to die because of the poison, so that wasn't actually that bad move as it looks. So I decided to bring in my Arbok, because I know that his Flareon actually can't do anything to my Arbok. So then he brings in again his Whizzing, and so I go for Glare just to paralyze it. And after that I bring in again my Keton Dog, because I want to do something with Toxic, maybe. I was actually over-predicting him. So he goes for Thunderbolt, which actually isn't going to do that much to my Arcanine. And after that he brings in again his Blastoise, so I go for Fire Blast just to do some damage on everything which will enter the battlefield. And after that I just want to wait some turns just for the death of this Blastoise. So I bring in my Scary, and he goes for Rapid Spin here, because he knows that I can't free switch with my Frostlass, because I don't have Frostlass anymore. So I go for a Trick just to lose my choice item and get some leftovers. And then he goes for a Surf, which turns out to be pretty powerful on my Scary. So I decided to actually save it for later, and I take a switch into my Slowbro, because I know that Surf isn't going to do that much to Slowbro. And I was right, so his Blastoise will go because to the poison, and there's one poke down by me. So thumbs up for me. And now he brings in his Mismagius, and that's the point where everything fucked up, because I bring in my Dactrio, because actually I can't do anything with my Slowbro, but actually I should stay with Slowbro and go for Psychic. But whatever, I go for Sucker Punch just to break the Sash, predicting just to break the sap, predicting that he will go for a Shadow Ball. And this is my Banded Dactrio, so actually he goes for Substitute again, so he got a free sub here. And I decide to go for a Sucker Punch again, and he goes for a Calm Mind. And at this point I lose already, because I actually can't do much. I don't have any better counter than Dactrio into this Mismagius. So he Calm Minds second time, and I bring in my Slowbro, knowing that this is actually the best thing what I can do here. And he goes for a Shadow Ball, which is super effective, and after the Calm Mind actually I can't do anything, and this is totally one hit KO for him. So great game, because I don't have actually any better counter, so I bring in my Arcanine knowing that is probably bulky enough because Shadow Ball is neutral on this Arcanine. So I go for it, and actually Arcanine is that epic that it's even survived 2 Calm Mind Shadow Ball stop. And I go for a Fire Blast just to break the sash, and predicting some kind of substitute or another Shadow Ball, I go for my Fire Blast, but actually he goes for Shadow Ball just to finish me off, and that's kind of good. So I lose my Arcanine, which is pretty sad for me, and my next poke was Dactyl because I know that I can do some damage with Pursuit, so I go for it, and actually it isn't going to be one hit KO. It leaves it with less than half of his HP, so he takes down my Dactyl with Shadow Ball, and I bring in my Arbok now because I know that it's bulky enough to take at least one Thunderbolt because it's neutral. And actually it take one Thunderbolt, and I go for a Poison Jab, and this will do so less damage, but actually I got a poison, so it's like 10% of, a chance of getting the poison in this situation, and I got one, so I was extremely lucky in this match. So he goes for another Thunderbolt just to take me down, and yeah, his Mismagius totally raped my team. I play like a noob in this point, and I feel so bad about this. So my last guy was Claydol, and he decided to take a switch for some random reason into his Hitmonlee, so I go for a Trick for some random reason, because I don't have actually any better option. So after that I'm forced to use Trick again, and he goes for Blaziken for the win. So great game, you totally sweep my team, Woody. I hope you guys won't stop watching my videos for now, only because I play like a noob, whatever. So comment, rate, subscribe guys, and see you guys later. Thanks for watching. Peace dudes.